Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are ready to go. And sorry, the chat started a little late. I got messed up with the first video. The uploads wouldn't work. Uploads not working, and then finally they were working, and it pushed everything back like 7 minutes apparently. So yes, back on track right now, which I feel a little bit better about. But it was a mess for a minute there, dude. When you got these technical difficulties that they try to derail you, man. They try to throw you off, but we're not gonna allow it to happen. All right, now I need to find Chrome, and I need to get Chrome back on here. So we got to set a couple of these things up. Give me a second. Got to get the correct Chrome on here. I think it's this one. Yeah, that looks correct down there. That's Honorarium down at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Let's go over here, see if it works. It still works, and we have Weeble up. All right, Weeble is loaded as well. Perfect, guys. In that case, we've got Frank first in the chat. Frank, Geoped, Biggable Coke, Claybro. What's going on, Claybro? Biggable Coke, we got CD Wid, Biggable Geoped, Giovanni, Biggable Honorarium, CD Wid, Giovanni, Biggable Geo. We got Notos, Biggable Notos, Nigef. Good morning to you, Giovanni, Notos, Chris. We got Biggable Geoped, Biggable Honorarium, Geo, Biggable Lonnie, Johnny Quest. We got Geoped, Biggable. All of you guys. So glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what's going on so far. That is not the market. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. AMC sitting at 448 right now. Shiba Inu coin, 938. GameStop, down 404, 14.14 at the moment. Bitcoin sitting at 48,527. Guys, it is still a very strong price, but it is down 3% on the day today. And if it breaks this 48.4 level, you might see another one of these kind of like, very heavy downside moves. Support. If the support gets broken, I would expect under 48. So please just keep your eyes on that, especially if you guys are playing any of those ups and downs with leverage positions and so on. But it seems as though Bitcoin does want to break down a little bit today. Why? Overall market's getting destroyed. The inflation data here in the United States came in worse than expected. So therefore, traders are panicking. Oh my gosh, no, the interest rates are going to stay high forever. And that's why we're seeing such a big fallout. Even though the inflation rate improved from the previous month, it was worse than expected. So keep that in mind. Dogecoin sitting at 8 cents. Still a very strong 8 cents, but on its way down nonetheless. Ethereum, 2602. Still a very strong 2600, but down on the day. Shiba Inu coin, 938. I mean, it's trying, but it's still down on the day. Bitcoin, 48,500. We're going to watch it play out there in a minute. SPY, sitting at 494. QQQ, 429. Mullen Auto, down 7.5%. Sundial, down 2.5%. Netflix, down 0.5%. Highcroft Mining, down 2.5%. MPW, down 3.5%. Yes. Tesla, down 2.5%. Amazon, down almost 2%. Apple, down 1% right now. Overall market, every single thing on the screen, look at this, every single thing on the screen is red today. It's not just crypto, it's red because of the interest rates and inflation rates. Inflation not doing as well as expected, and in hitting the cryptocurrency market and the stock market very hard today. Hey bro, what is everyone talking about with Cryptonomy? So Biggable Coke, excellent question, guys. If you noticed in the video this morning, Cryptonomy did sponsor a little, I guess, insert in the Shiba Inu coin video from this morning. Now, I've looked at Cryptonomy, and it was a sponsored post. You guys know that. It's clearly labeled in there that it is a sponsored post. But Cryptonomy has a new platform. Now, my best expectations with this, and what I truly believe, is they're trying to hit it very hard right now, okay? They understand that a bull market is potentially around the corner. They understand that people are getting excited about crypto right now because Bitcoin's price is surging back up. So they are paying for sponsored videos. Now, that's a good thing. because they're paying a lot of people. I've seen a lot of videos. If you simply Google Cryptonomy, you're going to be able to see a lot of sponsored videos as well. But what they have is a platform. And honestly, go watch the video. We can walk through them in another live stream or whatever if we want. But let that video play through. Click on those links, all that good stuff, so that it ups the engagement. And if they do want to do another sponsored video, they do another sponsored video. But what I actually expect to happen is over time, I believe those interest rates and the APY will drop back down a little bit. Okay, it's like when you see a new grocery store or you see a new competitor emerge on the field. One of the ways that businesses come in and gain customers is by undercutting or overselling their competition. So right now, Cryptonomy is hitting it very hard. They're going on an influencer blitz by doing a bunch of sponsored videos and offering some very high APY. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, unless they're making an absolute killing on their launch pad, they're probably not going to be able to keep up the excessively high interest rates that they're currently paying. And so unless if you take advantage of them early on, you will be able to earn some of that interest there. But I don't see that as being sustainable for years down the road. Like right now, you can get involved with a flexible Shiba Inu coin APY that's around 17%. 17% is very strong, okay? 17%, I could see that being sustainable if they're making a lot of money in their launch pool. Now, their launch pool, they want me to kind of push that down the road a little bit, but some of the other interest rates, man, I find it very hard to believe that they're going to be able to sustain 80% Bitcoin APY and so on. So I think it's a blitz, right? Yes, you can earn interest. Yes, it's very similar to the pre-sales that you guys see. When you do a pre-sale and they're offering 111% annualized interest, well, that's because you're earning and you're basically the only one staking. As more and more and more coins are sold and as more and more coins are staked, the interest rate comes down, right? It begins to move lower and lower and lower. So to me, man, it's timing. They're viewing it as like the best time for them to blitz the market and advertise. And of course, I 100% sincere think that those interest rates will benefit those who get in kind of earlier, but then they will fade out a little bit and dilute a little bit as more and more people use their platform. Maurice! What's going on, Maurice? Thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, bros. Can you do a quick technical analysis on CKB? Absolutely, Maurice. The only Cryptonomy I see is on DexFood. It's not a coin, Biggable. It's not a coin, though. People may have made coins over Cryptonomy, but it's not a coin, okay? It is a platform. They're almost like, I don't want to say they're like Webull, right? But they're a platform or like a Coinbase almost, where you can simply hold and essentially stake your cryptocurrency. So best way to put it is probably they're a liquidity provider, right? They take your staked cryptocurrency and they invest it into a lot of these launch pads. These little, venture capital cryptocurrencies, these new ones, that in turn promise them huge rewards for promoting their product. So let's say you stake, I don't know, 10 million Shib or whatever. You stake $100 worth of Shiba Inu coin. They're going to take that $100. They're essentially going to loan it out to these smaller projects that are utilizing Cryptonomy. And then in return, they expect to double, triple, quadruple their money on these smaller projects and easily be able to pay you the 17% annualized SHIB staking rewards. So they're a liquidity provider and not an actual token. So if you're looking at Cryptonomy as a token somewhere, you might be looking at the wrong thing. Check out the links in the description of that video from this morning, or please ask more questions too. I never want you guys to feel like I don't really know what's going on. Please ask. I have no problem answering any of those questions. CKB, really quick. Let's look at CKB. This is Nervous Network, right? I'm starting to get used to some of these newer tickers here. CKB. Let's look at CKB out here on CoinMarketCap. All right, see. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that. Holy smokes, dude. CKB. Maurice, man. Maurice, tell me you're in CKB, dude. Tell me you're in CKB. Maurice making a 71% daily gain. A beautiful bottom left to upper right hand graph. Look at this, guys. This is nothing but up, 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 up all day long. These little pullbacks aren't even real pullbacks, man. Those pullbacks are fake news. CKB soaring from 0047 to 0087, a near 100% increase just in like the last 24 to 48 hours, man. CKB on a rip right now, and the month is looking even better. The monthly graph shows a massive increase from January 14th at 0003, these lows down here at 0029, tripling in price to 009, about to hit that 1 penny mark, about to hit a $400 million market cap right there. Hey, Maurice, beautiful, dude. The month looks great, the week looks great, the day looks great, the year breaking through this resistance line right here. Now, I think I remember the all-time graph of CKB, and we said that this 006 was going to be very strong resistance, and a break would take it to the next resistance level. That is exactly what happened today. Look at this. Breaking that 006 today, and it is on a straightforward march where? It's on a straightforward march right, honestly, right to about where it's at right now, this 009, okay? Look at this. Back here in 2020, 009, tapped it, couldn't break, fell back down. 009 here in 2021, it did break, and it ripped up to almost 4 cents very quickly. So keep that in mind that this could happen if it breaks. Back here, it used that 009 as a level of support on the way down. Had a nice little rally again. Of course, used that 009 as a level of support again in 2022 and fell down. So, dude, if you break this 009 on CKB, the next technical resistance is probably 1.2 cents. Above that, you're looking at 1.5 cents. Above that, you're looking, where are we at here? About 2 cents. And of course, from 2 cents, you can be going all the way up to 3-4 cents. So you do have your work cut out for you. There are new levels of resistance on the chart here that may not have been present in 2021. But because of its stair-stepping on its way down, CKB is going to be held up in the 009, 012, 015, 02, and then, of course, back into 3-4. So, dude, Maurice, man, if you're in CKB right now, congratulations, and I hope you rip on it. I am happy. Came back to $50,000 Bitcoin. Red or not, it's rising upwards. I like it, Lonnie. It's the gas prices causing inflation to be a bit higher than expected. Yeah, I think it was what? X food and energy. It was still higher than expected, X food and energy, but I think it was lower with food and energy. Now I forget which one it was. Gonna go try to sell my money. Pudgy, sell your money, man. Sell it. Good morning, Clay, my fellow bros. What's going on, Anthony? How you doing? Found it. Signed up. Bigable. Very nice, man. Hopefully you use the link in the description so they credit it. And have you seen anybody else doing it? Have you seen anybody else doing videos on it? Because I really do. I think that they're on a push right now, okay? And as always, man, any disclaimer, any of that, never be willing to lock up or invest more than you're willing to lock up or invest. Those fixed staking amounts, those are very, very lucrative. So you're going to have to, with anything that you stake, you're going to have to look at and balance whether or not you feel comfortable locking it for a fixed period of time, or whether or not you feel flexibility and liquidity and being able to sell your asset and so on is better for you. And as always, dude, never put all of your eggs in one basket either. So don't go in there, put everything you own into one, either one interest rate, into one coin, into one platform, and so on. Just be as diverse as possible. Nervous Network is ripping up. Giovanni, it is, man. Just another way to scam the crypto investor. We already forgot about FTX. If it sounds too good to be true, more often than not, it's, in roulette wheel. Yeah, I do agree, right? If it does sound too good to be true, more often than not, it is. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's more often than not, it's a scam, okay? That is one way of looking at it, absolutely. But these guys, they have been very communicative. I mean, they've answered every question that I've had and so on. So at least that's a positive sign for me. But I also believe it's too good to be true for the long term. I think they're coming in and trying to blitz. I think they're coming in and trying to say, well, dude, look how shiny my rock is. Come over here and huddle around my rock. And then, of course, as more and more people huddle around their rock, it's going to be less and less shiny. They're going to have to drop those interest rates unless they are making absolute bank, dude. And I highly doubt that they're going to be making absolute bank on all their launch pads. So I think that the rates will be much more reasonable over time. Because like you say, dude, if it's too good to be true, it's probably some sort of a tactic, right? Holding 4 million CKB right now. Maurice, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. Very, very nice. Dude, 4 million. That says 4 million, right? Yes. Maurice, dude. Let's get that 4 million CKB to a stinking dollar, man. Yes. Maurice, dude, make it happen. Most volume I've ever seen out of CKB. Bathroom break, just checking in. Moji, glad to have you, man, even if you are in the bathroom. Chart almost looks like an Iotics chart. Yeah, I forget what the Iotics chart looks like. Let's see what the Iotics chart looks like here. Just rub my eyes. That was probably my downfall right there. I probably shouldn't have rubbed my eyes, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, Iotics. That's where we were going here. I need to click on this button, not that button. Well, not on the daily. Iotics is down or up 0.70% on the day as opposed to being up 70% on the day. But yeah, it does actually look very similar. Iotics spiking up back there in 2021. Iotics testing that level of resistance right now. And if it does spike up through, you can see a very, very nice gain on Iotics as well. Now, this could happen with CKB, Maurice, so be very careful. I know you're getting excited right now about a breakup and potentially another 4x gain to get you up to that 4 cent mark. But look at Iotics here, right? Coming up testing 5.5 cents, back down to 4.5 cents. Might not sound like a big decline, but that's about a 20% decline, dude. So getting rejected off that resistance right there and pulling back a little bit, the same thing could happen to CKB. So be realistic with it. Trade it however you are most comfortable with trading it. Sent $100 for the end of Cryptonomy, and it never showed up in the account. It probably will. Biggable. If you're sending it on Ethereum, dude, just make sure to check out Etherscan. I had someone send USD Tether the other day, and it literally took like 40 minutes for the transaction to go through. So check out the hash rate on Etherscan, and it might say pending. Okay, it might say pending, and it might take a while. The other day, I had a transaction that took like 40 minutes, and I was okay because it was saying pending and pending and pending. The networks are crazy right now with all of the volatility, and if you are sending Ethereum, man, Ethereum might be a little congested right now because of the inflation rates this morning and how many people are trading it and the price action falling like it is. I'm surprised that Ethereum is still in the 26s. Giovanni, you expect it to be higher in the 26s or lower than the 26s right now? I know you're bullish on Ethereum right now, believing that it's going to rip higher because of the Ethereum ETF approval, but I don't know. Today is a tough day. Today is a tough day for markets because the inflation rates came in higher than expected, and here we are. Where's my button? There it is. And Bitcoin back down to 48.6 at the moment. Shiba Inu coin not doing too much in volume, but sitting at 940 points per coin. And of course, Ethereum, I don't know, bouncing its way down right now, but still 2609 at the moment for Ethereum there. In other news, I cleaned out my wallet of dead tokens and I earned myself 25 poop coins. There you go, Bigaboo. There you go. Sometimes you do need to clean up. You need to clean up shop, man. Do you think that Stellar Lumens and XRP are dead projects? No. Christoph, I do not think that Stellar Lumens and Ripple's XRP are dead projects. Ripple might have a lot of issues with the SEC, but, dude, I mean, look at what they're doing. How could you call Ripple why would you think Ripple's a dead project, unless, of course, you believe the government? And I don't know anybody who believes the government. So, I'm going to say no. I don't think they're dead projects, man. Let's see. Crack me up with the clay, bro. Rubbing on his eye comments early on. Whoa. Click the wrong button. Me or somebody else cracking you up? Because I can't do it, dude. If I rub my eyes, it's over. It's game over, dude. It's game over. Will do. Thanks. Maurice. Perfect, man. Any thoughts on Redick Finance? Levon, we'll take a look at it, man. A couple people have asked about that over the last weeks. Started loading up on Ethereum at 2,400 a few days ago. Still at a profit. Giovanni, man. Very, very nice. Giovanni, be for real. Look, I honestly... I don't know if these CEOs and these analysts are trying to warn people. I have seen so many people talking about the pullback in March and the dollar liquidity crisis or the dollar liquidity issues that are going to be arising in March. That it has made me a little cautious. It's made me a little skeptical as to whether or not the recent rally will continue on. But with the inflation rate today, I'm starting to think that, okay, maybe they're not going to decrease interest rates here in March. And if they don't decrease interest rates, this is going to coincide with exactly what these CEOs said. If they don't decrease interest rates and all of these other things with the reverse repo and these bank rates and bank loans and stuff play out the way these CEOs expect, yeah, man, we could see a decent decline. So I'm a little cautious right now, and I actually do believe these guys might know something about what they're talking about. Redick Finance. But I forget, Giovanni, why I ran on that rant in the first place. So, if you know what question I was going to ask, answer it. Redick... why is the price not tracked here? I've seen this before. Is it this one? Are we looking at this? I mean, dude, this graph looks so nice here. I wouldn't be surprised if that graph is a honeypot. That graph looks too good to be true, to be honest with you. Let's see. I believe the government, and I love paying my taxes. Honorarium! Some of you guys will save me. Some of you guys will save me. When YouTube hears me read comments like that, YouTube puts me back in its good graces. If YouTube could hear my thoughts, might be a different story. But yes, honorarium, I believe the government, and I love paying my taxes. They will always protect us and never lie because they have our best interest at heart. Yes. Honorarium is right. Long-term holder of XRP. Lonnie, very good, man. Do you think Smog will come back to 6 cents? Johnny, we'll take a look at Smog's graph in a second here. I do think that Smog will have another push at some point because they haven't used all their marketing money yet, man. They haven't used all their marketing money. I think a lot of A lot of the people who buy into these small meme coins, they buy in, they sell off, dude. You can see it in nearly every single project. They buy in, they sell off. And then, after it's ran its initial kind of like FOMO rally at the beginning, when these coins first become trending, after that wears off, then the actual coin can begin trading. And then you can actually find prices. And yeah, because they haven't spent all of their marketing money yet, I do think it can have another surge as they do another push. Clay, rubbing out your eyes live is not good luck. Yeah, you're probably right. Cat may have to go if you're going to look like that live. Oh, my eyes are fine right now. My eyes are fine right now. I'm not going to rub them, man. I'm not going to rub them. Honorarium, can you post the CoinMarketCap wallet address to help with the listing? Thank you. Absolutely. Reddit is in pre-sale still. All right, Levon. That makes more sense. This one honestly looks like a... This one honestly looks like a Honeypot to me. Yeah, dude. What do you mean disagreement, man? What do you mean there's disagreement on a Honeypot right here? 100% sell tax on this stupid coin. Yeah, that's a Honeypot. You know where the sell tax goes? Probably to the developers. God. Okay, guys, let's use this as a learning lesson, okay? I look at this graph. Some people are going to say, man, that is a phenomenal graph. It's a daily graph. I need to get in. This coin only ever goes up. Now, on the surface, well, heck yeah, dude. Get in. This coin only ever goes up. It's only ever going to continue going up. But, think about it for a second, man. Now, what have you learned? Nothing just only ever goes up. Nothing just only ever makes you money. There are people who buy, and there are people who sell. Nobody here is selling. Except for this guy who just got ripped $1,000. Oh, that's a bot. Oh, holy smokes, dude. This bot... Rest in peace to the bot here. Right? This bot just came in and got ripped. Jeez. That's terrible. But, why would nobody sell? Okay? Come down here. They're not going to sell because there's 100% sales tax. No. They're trapped now. They call it a honeypot because honey is sweet, right? The ants, the flies, the bugs, they all go to the honey because it's sweet. And then they get trapped. They cannot get out. That sell tax is stopping people from getting out. And that bot got ripped $1,000 right there. So just be very careful if you see graphs like this. It's not going to work out for anybody's benefit. Honorarium! Thank you very much for the member chat. 2 years of bro, baby. Love this family. And guess what, guys? We're about to take Honorarium to the next level. CoinMarketCap is happening. Speak it into existence, Dark Bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I like to hear, dude. We're taking it to the next level. Honorarium. Hey, Honorarium is looking very good, guys. It's still looking very good. It hasn't been doing nearly the volume that some of these other coins are doing. But who cares if it's not doing the volume if it's maintaining its price action? Honorarium still sitting above this trend line right here, sitting above the horizontal channel as well. Honorarium at $11.53, a $119,000 market cap with $13,290 in the liquidity pool. Honorarium is still looking solid. Yes, Toshi Dog was a honeypot. Dang it, man. And you know, I feel like, okay, you guys might think, oh, Clay's never been. Yeah, dude, I've bought into a honeypot before as well. Back at the end of 2021, man, when we were on the dip, okay, who would have guessed that it was going to turn into the bear market, right? But when we were on the dip at the end of 2021, I went in and I had essentially a little meme coin portfolio with a bunch of these tiny little coins. A lot of them just died out and faded away. I mean, they weren't necessarily scams or pump and dumps or honeypots or anything. But yeah, one of them was. And it was really, really annoying. You know, I get it. If there are people out there like Dark Bro trying to create an honorarium and they just can't find the volume, and then they give up because they don't have a very good attention span. I get that, right? We all took a chance on you. All right, something happened. Now we move on. But, dude, when you honeypot someone, it's different, man. You remember that crap. So, yeah, don't fall for no honeypots. And if you do, you're not the only one that has fallen for them. Sometimes you get in and you don't know until it's too late. Or sometimes they change the tax. Everything looks legit when you get in, and then they change the tax rate. And of course, don't let you out and steal your money. Bot got wrecked. Yeah, oh no, brown cow, man. That bot did get wrecked. That bot came in there and created the only red candle. Oh, I feel sorry for that bot, man. That dude, wouldn't it suck if that dude had a legit bot and he started with $10 or $100 or whatever, and that bot marked him up to $1,000, and then that bot went and found Rect or Reddick Finance or whatever that was that we were just looking at, and went in there, tried to make another trade, scraped $5 off that trade right there, and then got wrecked. Yeah, that would stink. Mr. Rodriguez, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. If you are in here right now, I do appreciate it. Let us know, man. Hello to you. How are you? I saw Frank's chat a minute ago above Dark Bros. We're going to see it right now. So I did some things. Roth long-term retirement portfolio turned on drip on all positions except the QQQQY, sorry, in the Roth. Long-term retirement portfolio opened 2 new positions, YMAX, 1.5 shares, YMAG, 1.5 shares. MPW sold cover calls for next Friday, $4, earning 14 cents. Hey, you know what? I think that I think you may have, do they have 350s? I'm going to be honest, man. I think you could have been a little bit more aggressive with the inflation news coming out today. I don't know if they have 350s on MPW or not. Let's see what they got. I do have 350s. Would it? I don't know. Up to you. It would have been double, but you open yourself up an extra 15 cents. I actually think you might be better off with those 4s there. You give yourself potential for 50% or 50 cent gain, and you're paying 20 cents, or you're losing essentially 20 cents on the thing there. So you get a net gain of about potential 30 cents by going with the 4s as opposed to the 350s. Yeah, I would just be, I'm a little skeptical of this inflation rate, man. I'm a little skeptical of the inflation rate and think it could drive prices a little bit lower. You guys didn't even see that, but I was over here on MPW. I looked up these calls. He was selling the covered calls for 14 cents there. Very good. You could sell the 350 calls, which it's at 350 right now, for 33 cents. So he could have made an additional essentially 20 cents if he would have sold these 350s. But then, of course, he may get called away if MPW's price goes up at all over the next week and a half, essentially. So, yeah, Frank, man, very, very good. Generating 14 cents in covered call action. Who hasn't bought in is the real question. Honorarium, that is a good question there. Olivia says, oh, Lonnie, I think you're right, but so many people don't understand the huge amount of XRP. They just don't know what they're trying to do. If it's heading the way it is, all logic and doing well. Oiva, not Olivia. Oiva Hautala. Interesting name. Oiva, where are you from? What did Suzuki say, man? Let's see. The clue is in the name. Wrecked. They just added the I, and in I, the token creator will wreck you. Bigable has solved the code, man. Bigable has solved the code. Let's see. They see all of them do, Caesar. All of them do. And it's a sad money grab, man. Because I truly believe if these idiots applied their skills for good as opposed to theft, they would be so much better off, man. They really would. Why is Shiba Inu and Luna so low? Even Bitcoin almost 50,000. We're still seeing these coins 30,000. Okay, so Patrick, my best explanation for that, okay? And this is my explanation. I am not some sort of an all-knowing guru, but I have seen this over a very long period of time. So Bitcoin is outpacing Shib, Terra Luna Classic, and essentially all of the other altcoins right now because we are transitioning from a bear market cycle to a bull market cycle. Now, okay, you know that part already. We've been living in this bear market for 2 years. Analyze it a little further. During a bear market, people only want the safest of the safe assets. They move over to bonds, CDs, savings accounts, and so on. They only want to be in what is safe. Now, as we begin to get a little bit more aggressive, as prices begin to rise, people move over into less safe, until they're finally in risky assets. Now, Bitcoin is probably considered one of the safest cryptocurrencies because it is the most well-known and it is the largest cryptocurrency. So unless you're moving into a stable coin, you're most likely going to be dipping your toes into the water and touching Bitcoin first. Therefore, Bitcoin is expected to have a higher inflow than riskier assets like meme coins, Shiba Inu coins, Terra Luna Classic, and so on. Now, once Bitcoin begins to gain, and people are confident that the cryptocurrency market is going to continue moving higher, but okay, Bitcoin can only go to 70,000, and I can see a 20-30% gain in Bitcoin, or Shib can 10x. I believe in crypto again. Now I'm going to jump out of that saturated Bitcoin and into Shiba Inu coin, Terra Luna Classic, the riskiest of the risky assets. So it is the bear market into a bull market cycle that I believe is dictating the price action that you just described there. Bitcoin outpacing altcoins. I've learned that many of these new cryptos look legit with their websites, but but that doesn't mean they are. Making a beautiful website is getting easier and easier. And Giovanni, you are right, man. You are right. A lot of these little tokens, some of them have good intentions. They just don't have the attention span to see it through. So I can't necessarily blame every single project's developer. But what I can do is say it really does take something special to make a long-lasting cryptocurrency project that appreciates in value. But get ready, boys and girls, because it's go time. Honorarium, I like it, man. Welcome to the Clown Show. Hey, Animal. Welcome you to the Clown Show. I would love to rug pull the rug pullers. I would also love to rug pull the rug pullers, Biggable. I would love it, man. We do need bounty coin. Maybe the bro coin, the bounty retrieval organization. I like it, man. I liked what you guys came up with on that. Patrick Pitt, thank you very much for the... Thank you very much, Patrick, for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate all of the support, guys. You guys are amazing. And Patrick, thank you very much for the excellent question. And of course, thank you very much for that super chat as well. Honorarium says, Bender, I'm just waiting for the response on a question I have for the invoice because it's past the due dates, but I asked if I could still pay it even though it's past the due date on the invoice or if they need to issue a new one. But once it's paid, it will be approximately 24 hours after the payment receipt is confirmed. So depending on when they get back to me, I'm hoping Thursday at the latest. Thursday at the latest for... I know I missed something, guys, right? I know I missed something here. Man, what's happening?